Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Schaefer. We start off with a developing story from Madison County. A father and his 10-year-old son dead following a shooting inside a Harvest home. Investigators believe it's a murder-suicide. It happened on Blue Creek Drive, about a mile west of Sparkman High School. WAAY 31's Matt Kroschel joins us live there now. And Matt, you've been talking to neighbors there and investigators. What have you learned?
Dan, we know this all started out with a welfare check. Deputies dispatched here to the house at the end of this cul-de-sac. When they entered the home, they found the tragic scene.
I can't imagine what the family's going through. I can't imagine what that community back there is going through.
Madison County Sheriff Kevin Turner struggles to find the words to describe what his deputies discovered.
You know, when you start losing two people at once.
So far, there's no answers as to what led up to this murder-suicide.
37-year-old man and a 10-year-old boy.
The victims found inside this home at the end of the cul-de-sac. Off camera, neighbors telling me they just can't comprehend it all.
As you guys can imagine, that's horrific for anyone to have to endure, especially a parent.
I don't know the motive. I know that there was obviously, I think there was custody issues going on.
Investigators trying to answer the questions as so many struggle to make sense of the senseless.
Because at the end of the day, not just for us, but we want to give that family closure too. We want them to be able to know as many of the details of how it happened and why it happened, so that the best they can get some closure at some point, because their life has changed forever, these family members.
We know it was another family member who called authorities for this welfare check. Crime scene teams left here about 2 hours ago, but the investigation continues. Now it's up to the coroner's office to release the identities. We are live in Harvest. Matt Kroschel, WAAY 31 News.
Thanks, Matt. Now we know EMTs were called back out to that scene this afternoon to assist at least one person who collapsed as they learned about the deaths. They were treated on the front lawn of a neighbor's house.